Good evening, everybody. Welcome to this month's tasting. Of course, tonight is Masterpiece presented by New.WhiskyOrder. We're going to drink some whiskey, which is, kind of what we do. Tonight, we've got a range of, masterpieces. Some incredible whiskeys from some incredible times. And beyond the whiskeys, we've got some incredible artwork. Our friend of the show, Jacub Gagnon, is with us. We're going to be drinking whiskeys that correspond with some incredible artwork that Jacub's put together for us. Welcome, Jacub. Hello, how are you?
I'm good. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely a pleasure. It's we drink a lot of whiskey here. We don't get to play with enjoy artwork as often, so this is very cool. With me as well, we've got Russell, who's hiding behind Kent there somewhere. You may notice the dinosaur shirt,
He makes a really good window, Ken. Hi
and
everyone.
of course Tim MacKenzie's with us as well. Greetings to you in New Jersey.
How is everyone doing tonight? Thrilled to be here. We have some intensely cool whiskeys that I think it's easy to say we're all really excited to be dropping in on. So,
We've got some whiskeys I've never even heard of tonight, which is pretty okay. Like, I mean, Miltonduff. Nobody's ever heard of No, wait, no. That we'll get to it. We'll get to it. So let's get into the whiskeys here. I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen and show off all the pretty things that we do around here. There we go. So of course,
boom.
Masterpiece is what we're up to tonight. Um, we're going to be going through six whiskeys tonight. They are going to be presented absolutely not in this order, Dave. So we've got whiskeys from Longrow, Ladyburn, Avonside, Imperial, Miltonduff, and Port Ellen. Now I'm going to try to remember. We're going to start with the Ladyburn, then go to the Avonside, then the Imperial, then the Miltonduff, then the Longrow, then the Port Ellen. How'd I do, Tim?
Perfect. That was
Uh,
excellent, Mike.
all right, all
You're
right.
right.
See?
You are on point.
Nailed it.
This is why we pay you
Woo!
the big bucks.
Yeah, we'll work for whiskey.
Exactly.
Yeah. So that is the order that we're doing, which is right there. I had it there the whole time. Who made this deck? Oh, wait, it was me. So, yes, this is the order that we're in tonight. I'm sure everybody has got their whiskeys poured. Give you a sec to make sure that we get everything into the proper order, because I know nobody wants to start their night off with, a Port Ellen from 1974. That would just be so basic. But
Terrible.
while we're arranging our whiskeys, let's get into some artwork. As I said, Jacub Gagnon is with us. Um, with your tasting packs, everyone, you got these incredible cards here. So Jacub painted all of these, working with Russ to correspond with the whiskeys that we're going to be enjoying tonight. On your screen is some text that I brazenly stole from Jacub's website. Because
Amazing.
unlike an artist like Jacub, I am not the least bit creative. Um, so, Jacub, let me turn it over to you for a couple of seconds here. Everybody can read that, but just tell us a little bit about the process for putting this artwork together for tonight's tasting.
Yeah, absolutely. So I've been a professional artist now for about 13, 14 years. Um, Typically, I paint, all my work is done with acrylic paint on canvas. I do a lot of surrealist type work with animals and kind of have interlacing with like some human kind of aspects. Um, Anyways, I had mentioned this to Russ, but maybe about 10 years ago, I moved from Toronto, Ontario to London, Ontario. And one of my friends was in a whiskey club and he invited me out. So just kind of on a whim, I went. Actually, it was a whiskey book club. Um, of course,
Nice.
yes, no books were ever read in my entire attendance. Um, but it was great. It introduced me to whiskey and a lot of great people. And pretty much since then, I've been part of a whiskey club here in London. Um, so, as I was saying about my work, I never, uh, how should I say? I'd never painted anything but whiskey before. I wasn't really interested in whiskey. But then the more I got into the hobby, the more I was wondering if I could cross my professional work with kind of like my hobby and love for spirits. So that's kind of when I came up with this idea to paint the whiskey flight. And it just kind of took off from there, pun intended. Um, yeah, it started small, and then I found there's a niche of people that like fine art and fine spirits. So I found you
Absolutely.
guys.
Who knew?
Absolutely. You're with your
Yeah.
people for sure.
Yeah, there's definitely my work is pretty like precise and delicate, and there's lots of nuance, and I feel like that plays well with fine spirits. So I'm able to do the two things I love and kind of put them together and find a community that seems to enjoy that.
Well said,
That's
lads.
awesome, man. There's nothing better than when you can blend two ultimate level passions. There's like
Absolutely. I'm
it's like God level integration, I would say.
Tastings to the next level, get a
Yeah,
professional.
that's fantastic. Thanks for sharing that.
And
And everybody, you'll
sorry.
note that I put Jacob's website at the bottom there. Um, when I went to his website to steal this text, um, I was like, I'll just be there and gone in like a couple of seconds and I'm good to go because I had to get this deck together. I spent like 25 minutes on the website, just like going around looking at all the like the portfolio on that site is so cool and whimsical is is definitely I think the word
Dig it.
to to pick that. It's so cool. It was really really cool. So everybody go check out Jacob's website. He does really cool stuff. And thank you, Jacob, for joining us tonight.
Oh, thank you. And thanks for the kind words. Really appreciate it.
Thanks, Jacob.
Yeah. On a side note there, Mike, before you start, if there's any piece that anyone wants that Jacob still has available, I can I think he's got only a handful of each, but I can include them with kits in the future if somebody wants to purchase.
My
Very
wife was very strong about wanting a large version of the Blue Jay.
Oh, well, that's so weird. I wonder why.
Yeah, the
Is
Avonside
that
one.
is that
So,
bird important to you for some reason?
you know, I'm sort of from Toronto, so
Regionally, that's killer. They are
it still
brilliant
hurts,
though.
Tim. It still hurts.
I know. I feel honest to God horrible about it. Um, I'm a monster Yankee fan. I
Mm,
couldn't have wanted Toronto to win more. And what a heartbreaker. My God. You
the
guys deserved
only
it a trillion times more than the Dodgers.
the
Brutal.
only thing that keeps me going at this point is at least I'm not a Mets fan.
Oh, that's exactly the right attitude. For sure. I'm with you 1,000,000%.
Good God. Good
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Anyhow, who wants to drink some whiskey?
Let's drink some whiskey. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Let's do it. All right. So, first up is Robin Burns. This one is a Ladyburn from, you know, mid 70s ish. Lowland. This is from their Pure Malt line. I think it's an OB,
I
but I
believe so.
mean,
Yeah.
back then, who knows?
True.
Probably, you know, maybe it's Gordon. Yeah, it's probably Gordon and MacPhail. But
It looks like a cork though, so I don't know. I think this is an OB.
It is an OB.
Yeah.
okay, well, that's what I put down. Was it's a distillery bottling. You know,
Well,
your
well
guess is
done,
as
Mike.
good as mine. So yeah, nice little lowlander to start off the night, 40%. Let's get into it.
So right off the bat on this one on the nose, I get toasted sesame seed, I also get floral quality, like somewhere in like a daisy,
Okay, I can dig that.
a
Yeah, I
little
get
bit of.
get a little
Go ahead, Mike.
of that flower vibe. I get some putty in there.
Yep, absolutely. There's that OG
Yeah,
lowland wood putty.
yeah, and
Um,
I dig that. Whenever I get that little putty smell, I'm like, okay, we're in the lowlands now. Here we go.
there's a creaminess to it also.
Hmm.
There a frosting, but not like a more like a sugar icing than like a what I'm looking for. Cream cheese icing, more like that just
Okay.
standard frosting.
There's a little fruit in there. I'm getting like really, maybe it's not even apples. Maybe it's more like apple blossom.
Yeah, I fully could see that. I was gonna say maybe guava,
Hmm.
and
It's delicate. It's really nice and delicate.
there's a freshness though to it. You know what I mean? Like for being as old as it is, that 8 years, like there's a definitely like a clean, fresh note to
But
it.
nothing like, it's not solventy like you might
No,
expect from something that's only 8 years old.
totally. Yeah. If I was nosing this without knowing what it was, like I could see it maybe as like a rose bank, um, very light and like unobtrusive. I'm excited to taste it. What do you think? Is it
I mean,
time?
we might as well.
Does anybody else have any nose notes that you want to chuck in there? Absolutely unmute yourself and dive in. This is not like raise your hand type of tasting. We want everybody involved as much as possible. So anybody that's new, even the big groups, if you want to unmute and drop in on
Yeah,
some.
Malt Maniacs. Let's hear some random thoughts. What do you guys got there?
So I've got baby with me, so I got my camera off. But I don't necessarily have any fun notes, but I do have an interesting note on this bottle. My understanding is that this, assuming the bottle was the one in the picture, is that this was actually a bottle released in and around 2000.
What?
Now, for those of you who don't know, Ladyburn was demolished in 1976, and
Yeah.
so there is controversy as to whether what we are actually drinking is in fact Ladyburn or whether it was owned by the Ladyburn distilleries or group, I forget which one it was, and was some sort of blend of stuff that may or may not have actually included Ladyburn. And
Holy
you can
crap,
find this
Colin.
information on Google.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
Well, there's that. So here we go. Mystery malt.
Well, now we
Anybody
have to
else?
drink it.
Yeah, no, I do have another note, a little chalk. There's a little bit of chalk there too.
Okay.
All
I
right.
have a note.
That's a
Can't
drink
like this
glass.
note.
I got a note. Doesn't taste like Ladyburn anymore.
Yeah.
All right, slant you, everybody. Drink it.
Tastes like fraudulent activity.
A lot more body than I expected for an 8-year-old.
Yeah, it's got more pop than the nose would have made me expect.
And the ABV at 40, there's definitely some staying power to that to the finish. Um, a little fainty, spirity, but a good amount of wood spice, like a kind of a shocking amount of like baking spices, nutmeg, a little bit of brown sugar.
I was gonna say on the finish, there's some oaky bitterness that
Yeah, like
makes it
eight
seem
year,
to me like this was either a very active cask or
yeah, maybe like maybe even new oak. It's got kind of like that virgin oak type of a vibe. And what's interesting, a lot of times I find when I have that first taste and go back to nose, there's a dynamic change there. Here, totally the same as the pre-taste.
found the palate to be sweeter than
Yeah,
what I was expecting from the nose.
sugar.
Yeah, yeah, there's almost like
Lots of honey on it.
yeah, I could totally get the honey vibe. I also get almost like an agave syrup note. What does everybody think of this one? What's the consensus? Is this a faux burn or is this
That's a full burn.
I don't know if I've honestly, I
We're
don't know
doing
if
a
I've ever
side by
had a
side with
Ladyburn, so I don't know what a Ladyburn is
Yeah.
supposed to taste like. I think it
they're
tastes
they're
pretty good.
they're definitely not usually as punchy as this. That's for sure.
We're doing a side by side with a Ladyburn right now.
Uh,
What's the consensus?
They're very similar.
They're very
okay.
The 31-year-old that Evan brought is definitely more punchy.
A 31-year-old?
single cask.
Single
Because-
cask.
Yeah. They
Oh my God. Oh,
Wait,
yeah, that's
if it's
totally
a-
a good, that's a straight across to
Yeah.
an 8-year-old.
If it's a 31-year-old and they were done in 76, did you say?
Yeah.
Yeah,
when's that from?
1976.
Is it like pre-war at this
That's
That's
a
an old
flex is
bottle.
what that is.
Also, I put
The
a link in the
Glenlivet-
chat to the Whiskey Fun article where I forget if it was Serge or who it was, like teases a little bit about the controversy around this bottle.
Interesting.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, like even around the edge of my tongue, like there's like a
Little punch.
significant
Yeah.
burn. Like 40%. I never in a million years would have thought that it's 40.
Sweet and burn. It's weird.
Yeah. I've had like 20 to 25-year-old Ladyburns before. Really enjoyed them. I don't I'm not saying that it's super different, but to me this seems like it makes sense that it is 8 years old.
So where did all their stock go? You said it was demolished in 76, I think. Where did all the stock go? Did someone else buy it or did they bottle everything up right away? Or
They may still hold on to the warehousing so that it may just be the production area that is lost. A lot of times too, depending on ownership, they may pass ownership over of the warehousing. I'm not sure about that. Does anybody else have any information to glean potentially?
I mean, they definitely sold off. Like they were bottling them into the 2010s, like the
Yes, yeah.
30 whatever year old. Like I think that 1973 one that we got in Canada was speculated to be one of like the last casks that was still floating around.
Gotcha.
But yeah, it's not something you see a lot of bottling anymore.
No, absolutely not. No, I feel like I didn't even know that Canadian bottling existed. I thought that they had been, 10 years done, but learn something new every day.
Yeah, I'd have to look at. I think it was 73. It was like a 200 CL bottle that was sitting around out west for like $800 for the longest
Oh my
time.
God. Yeah.
I think it's gone now.
Gotcha.
Tim,
That's cool.
I got a good job for Colin. He's our new correspondent.
Yeah.
He's the,
Yeah. It's like,
to the field.
yeah.
hold on a second. We've got Colin over here that's going to come through and pull it.
You got a new gig, Colin.
Yeah. Always. I mean, you got to give that guy a hand
Oh,
for
hell yeah.
Yep.
for the depth of if it's not knowledge, then it's the depth of research.
Yeah,
which,
it's at least
as
a good story.
as a nerd of the things that I love, I live for moments when Colin drops in and unmutes. So
I just take it from the bottle and put it into another bottle. That's all. So what?
and you know what, Russ? Don't diminish your value. That is very important.
Thank you.
Well, fun bottle.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave a little bit. I want to come back to this. I feel like it's interesting. It's not what I expected, but still very nice. I'm never gonna be bummed if I see this as an offering from somebody.
I feel like that was ultra crushable.
Tim,
Oh,
what's
yeah.
your thoughts on trying a whiskey from before World War II? What do you think? Should we do that?
I think that sounds like a grand idea.
I mean, if we must,
Let's do it.
if we must. So we're moving on to last call, which is the Blue Jay.
Oh,
My wife.
Wah, wah.
he's
So yeah,
screaming.
this
He's screaming.
is Avonside from 1938. So
Holy monkey.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So this again is a distillery bottling from their pure Highland malt line, distilled in 1938, bottled in the very early 70s at the ripe old age of 33 years. This is from a sherry cask. There were 600 bottles of this, and we're up to a shocking 43%
Wow.
on this one.
That is
And
actually like kind of impressive though.
right?
You know, at 33 years, that's a
And if
decent.
anybody's smelled this one, it smells different.
Yeah, this
It is
smells weird. I don't think I've ever
insane.
smelled a scotch like this before.
It's
No.
Colin, 1,000,000% in agreement. I said it before you jumped on. This one has a note. I think I might have pinpointed one of the things that I was trying to articulate earlier. Sandalwood.
Yes.
I was gonna go with birch.
Yeah.
Birch. There's
Yeah.
a the end of the nose,
Mm.
like if you don't do a super deep schnozzle into the glass, at the very end of it, I get a touch of birch for sure. That clean, like there's a barky note to it, but there's
Mhm.
also a birch beer note.
Yeah,
There's
as soon as I smelled this, I was like, I'm in a forest right now. But what kind of tree is it?
yeah,
Can you drink the trees?
yeah.
Funny, I not
We're
only
going-
get
we're
tree,
going
I
to,
feel
for
like I
sure.
also get like a bit of like the dirt, like the forest floor sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Is it? I'm fully agreeing with that. I'm gonna raise it to like if you pull moss back and there's that like very dry dirt. I
But
know
it's
that's
Maybe it
sweet
just
too on the
rained a little
nose.
while ago.
Guys,
Yeah.
I'm wondering if this is actually not a bourbon. I am like the minute I smelled it earlier, it was like, wow, this is like corn.
You're
So
not wrong,
there,
Kent. You're
Yeah,
so
not
I was
wrong.
drinking,
It
I was
kind of
drinking
smells like
oh,
maybe a bourbon that's a little too old.
Like very faintly, like
Yeah.
I don't know, honeysuckle or something I'm getting.
Right? Like
There's definitely floral quality
Okay.
for sure.
Yeah, sure.
this is going to sound like a dumb flex, but if anybody's tried Pappy 23,
Okay.
which honestly is not very good, it has that kind of little bit too much wood smell to it that's not completely unlike this one.
yeah, it is bad. But what I was gonna say is,
What do you mean by that?
The Pappy 23.
Yeah.
So I was in Chicago last Christmas at Delilah's, which is a whiskey bar, and they had
They did a cool bottling with
yeah, Compass Box.
Compass Box. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So they also did an old like Willet pick, like the source stuff that's probably old Heaven Hill. It was barrel
Okay, yeah, yeah.
P10, and it had a nose very akin to this. Like it was like a to like 20-ish something year old weeder, I think, like kind of old Bernheim stock.
Oh, I did just get another note. This is another super weird one, which is one of my favorite things to pull out of the rabbit or pull the rabbit out of the hat. You know, Necco wafers,
Yeah. Chalky.
like the assorted flavor one where
Mm.
there's like 15 different flavors in there, but when you open it and there's that like sugary powder, there's like a slight spearmint, um,
Mm-hmm.
almost like a little bit of like Pepto-Bismol tab, the chewable.
I'm getting like almost overripe blackberries.
Okay. There's definitely sweetness in there too.
It smells like a really nice beard oil. You know what I mean?
Dave, are you under here somewhere? Actually, this is au natural. I never mess with beard oil, but
I mean,
yeah,
your
respect to anyone who does. I just let this thing do whatever it wants.
beard
As
could
do
smell
I.
like it all night long. Just give it a little dunk.
His own
Yeah, I know. If I get a certain zone, I can come back to it later tonight and just be like, okay, all right, I remember that.
Hey,
All right, well, who wants to drink some pre-war
Jeez.
whiskeys?
I
Tim,
know.
you're going to produce your own beard oil.
It's just my beard dipped into different whiskeys.
It's an infinity.
I'll
beer.
work on that. That'll be something for 2026 in New Whiskey Order. Sláinte, everybody.
Sláinte, 1938. Let's do this.
1938.
Wow.
Whew.
Yeah. Tastes like the Depression.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Hello. Where's that cinnamon coming from?
There's a little roller coaster happening
Yeah, I
here.
dig that. Ooh, I like that.
I got like a juicy fruit moment. I got like an extra like sandalwood incense moment right at the beginning.
Oh,
A little bit of like ash after a bonfire.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
that was fun.
Wow.
Yeah, I got some like coal smoke. I got cinnamon candy hearts.
Yeah.
I got some.
something that was really bitter, like really bitter there for just a second, then it was gone.
Yep.
Dirty 30s is definitely the SMWS.
I get like pine tar on a hemp rope.
Or a baseball bat.
True. Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, definitely there's that bubble gum.
A moment of it.
Baking spice.
There's an oily quality too to the finish. Like the finish isn't ultra punchy at this point, but I feel like there's like nooks of my mouth where if you move your tongue around a little bit, it like shoots back for a second.
I'm getting a heavy old cigar.
Get
that oils,
like,
and then through the back sides, you're getting that just thick.
Yeah, absolutely, like a Maduro, a dark. Yeah. Great call, Ken.
Oh, there's okay, so I put just a drop of water in there.
Oh man.
And it is filthy. There's creosote in there. That pine tar is there. Gravel, like chewing on a chunk of flint. Like it really gets some minerality in there. The bitterness kind of goes away. It mellows out a little bit in terms of the sweetness. But yeah, just coal dust and like imagine a 60s Lafroig with no peat.
Yeah. Like it's so old that the peat is just gone.
Yeah.
There's whispers
it's medicinal
smoke,
and
it is
mineral.
definitely smoky, yeah.
It's wild.
Not peat smoky. It's bonfire smoky.
No, that is a very interesting whiskey.
Going in for number 2 taste. I'm definitely leaving some of this to the end too, because that is unreal.
Let's go to our correspondent, Colin.
He's in the field.
He's in the field.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull. I don't know, fennel maybe. It's definitely a very interesting palette. I was reading about this one beforehand, and I forget somebody, maybe it was the Whiskey Fun guys, thought it was really mushroom heavy. I'm not sure I'm getting that as much here.
Yeah, not a ton of umami from my perspective, but there's something else though too on the second taste that I just had. Anise, like for like salad. I'm not talking like licorice, but like the actual plant.
Yeah, that is a very interesting one.
I'm kind of like dumbfounded. I'm happy. I can't believe I just tasted a whiskey from 1938.
Seriously.
It's pretty okay.
Yeah. I've definitely never had an Avonside before either, so that's a double first.
Well, I've never heard of Avonside.
It was apparently shuttered during the war and mostly produced young 100 proof sort of like blended things.
Gotcha.
So yeah,
Joe has had an Avonside.
So why did it say it said Glenlivet too, right? Did Glenlivet do something with it, or did it say
They probably owned it.
It is bought the stock. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was owned with Glen. It was owned by the same. Well, it might have been Glenlivet back then rather than a parent company, but it was
Oh,
owned
so
by
they actually own it.
Glenlivet. And the like speculation, because they did a lot of like kind of vatted malt stuff, is that it is possibly at least a blend of the Avonside and Glenlivet from back then.
Got it.
And also back then, there wasn't as much in terms of copyright law and uh, naming conventions. So the word Glenlivet was a brand, and it was also something that just meant good whiskey. So
Right.
you'll see from back in that time, there was a lot of whiskeys that were like whiskey named dash Glenlivet. It had
Yes,
absolutely
absolutely.
nothing to do with Glenlivet. They just
Mm.
put that in the name so that people would associate it with good whiskey.
No idea. That's awesome.
Hey, we
Cool.
got Joe here. He could probably speak to the Glenlivet situation as a keeper of the Glenlivet. He's not on camera, but he's going to talk.
Just about every distillery used Glenlivet at the end, even McAllen Glenlivet.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like I've seen Caden
Glenlivet
heads.
actually went to court to get the as part of their trademark name, so they would be only the Glenlivet.
Very cool.
So Glenlivet existed during this time, and other people just leveraged off their name.
Yeah, Toronto Glenlivet, everyone.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
back
there's
in the day, Glenlivet was more of a style of whiskey.
Interesting.
So when did Glenlivet start, like ballpark? When did they start doing their own independent thing and people couldn't use it anymore? Obviously post the war, but like
Yeah,
60s?
it was right in the 40s when they got the injunction for.
Okay, so it's got it. So this is one of the last hyphenated ones. Cool. That's wild.
That's
Great.
awesome.
Super, super interesting. I can easily say that I've never tasted a single malt that was like that before.
Yeah, this is
No.
I'm gonna save some of that later. It's a good idea.
Has anyone had anything older than that? I mean, I don't even know if I've ever seen anything older than
I think
that.
Dave is
Definitely
flexing in
not.
the chat. Dave says the second this year.
Well,
I've
Dave,
had cognac older than this, but I've not had whiskey older than this.
Yeah.
Yeah, the alcohol that I had that was older than this was a port from 1917 in Lisbon earlier this year,
Well, the
which
other
was
one-
fantastic. A
I
great
bet.
experience.
I can imagine that was insane.
Yeah.
Where did
When I was
you
at
go
that
in
same
Lisbon?
place, pardon?
Where did you go to have that in Lisbon?
The timeout market. There's a wine shop there where they have the aromatic ones where you can get like the taste of different things.
Okay, yeah.
I remember when I was there previously in 2018, they had a port from 1860 something that I didn't try, which was so stupid that I didn't try it. So when I went back, I just their oldest was 1917, so I said 1917 it is.
That is bonkers.
Drank 100+ year old port.
Jeez, that's wild.
I can't imagine how good that was.
Yeah, it was crazy.
The depth of character must have been just out of this world.
Yeah.
Yeah, Igor this year, I think it was this year, brought in like Malternatives cognac that was from 1914. Although
Wow.
to be fair, like I think it was only actually aged a paltry 80 years and then they put it in glass afterwards, but it was definitely an experience.
Yeah.
So cool. All right.
Well, that was a beauty. So let's keep things moving here. We're going to get a little more recent. From 1938 all the way to 1990, but hell, we're still in the 1900s, so that's great. So we're getting into Swallow, cute little guy. So this is Imperial, another dead distillery, distilled September 19th, 1990, bottled in August 2000, at the age of 9 years. Came from, I don't know, some casks, and was finished in claret wood.
Love a good claret for sure.
Right?
Why couldn't they have waited one more month? That drives me up the walls. Like,
Just
there's
make it a 10-year.
There's no way that they couldn't have like someone made the concerted decision to be like, you know what? We're gonna drop that one in a couple days short.
Yeah.
retirement gift.
So or the
We're-
speculation would be that they started with the finish, decided that they'd made a terrible mistake, and that they moved to
Oh,
port early.
gotcha. That I could kind of
We
see
got to
that.
get it out of this claret now.
It was
I
dropped.
I love Bamor and claret. Like there's a bunch of amazing claret maturations and finishes. So I've always had my eye on this. I've never had it. I'm an imperial psychopath. So all of the things should work out. Hopefully they do.
I love Imperial as well. And it's interesting. Looking at the color, it doesn't look like it spent a lot of time in the claret.
No, no, definitely not.
I mean, some of those Bowmores from claret are just pink.
Yeah, for sure. Like you know that it's been in a red wine without a doubt. I do get a lot of forest berries. I get strawberry up on the front. Definitely the oak spices too. There's a
I don't get
cream.
much in the way of like the Imperial tropical fruit that you'd expect.
Yeah, absolutely. It's almost like the claret effect has over masked those like the pineapple, the persimmon, the normal notes. There is that bit of like industrial um quality to it. I don't want to say funk because it's not like Springbanky, but
There are a lot of berries,
yeah,
for sure.
it's got the sweetness. There is like a Nilla wafer. Um, there's maltiness, like a cereal maltiness too.
When you
You
take
get some citrus in there.
massive inhale on this, it zest soap.
Oh, okay.
Zest. All
Zestfully
right.
clean.
Yeah. Just hold the glass a little bit, Ray, and just take a big whiff of it.
Zestfully clean.
Yeah.
You're not fully clean until you're zestfully clean.
It's not Life Boy. It's
There,
Zest.
there's a like there's no burn to I mean it's a low ABV, but there's no burn to it.
No.
Anybody else with some notes you want to chuck in?
Jackie, how you liking this one?
Hello. So far the best nose out of the three of them.
Yeah? Nice.
Yeah.
Very pleasant.
Yeah, it is.
Well, I guess we might as well just drink it.
I think so.
Come on,
Sorry,
Jerry.
everybody.
Yeah, that's
Everton, don't be falling asleep in the tasting now.
Ooh, that's interesting. That is
Yeah.
briny.
Very.
It is.
That one's bringing the salt. I like that.
Yeah, for sure.
It's not just the Vancouver ocean air, Jackie.
it's been raining all day, so it's muted.
Hmm. Yeah, that one's really briny. It's got the sweetness to it. Definitely those berries are very much
For
on the
sure.
palate as well. I've never had an Imperial that's that salty.
No, me neither.
Got a surprising amount of like oakiness for a 9-year-old.
It does.
Totally. Yeah.
I'm
Almost
getting a bit of
almost-
salted chocolate on it.
Okay. I dig that.
Mm-hmm.
Milk chocolate, dark chocolate, what do you semi-sweet? Where are you at?
Semi.
Semi-sweet. I agree with that. There's a drying quality to it that I definitely have gotten from other clarets. Like I had one taste of it, and I feel like immediately there was a lot of salivation, I think, from the salinity, and then it like pulled all of that back. It's interesting. I don't know if I would have recognized it blind as an imperial though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
0% chance.
No.
Yeah.
No, it's got none of the tropical fruit that you'd expect from an Imperial.
Yeah, that like
Got that maltiness.
definitely. The nose has gotten a little more subdued now that I had the taste.
Yeah, with that salinity, if I tried it blind, I'd say it's like an old Pulteney.
Seriously, I was just thinking that
I
exact.
actually had the exact same thought. That was the one whiskey that I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That East Coast.
And I love old Pulteney.
Me too. Super underrated.
Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those few whiskeys out there where you can still get like really nice older single casks for relatively reasonable prices.
Yeah. There's a
I'm not gonna lie, I like this whiskey a lot.
yeah.
Even though it I love Imperial, and I wouldn't say this would be a good example of an Imperial. It's a good whiskey.
Yeah. I get a little ice wine note to it now.
Interesting.
I get a lot of fruitiness on the nose, and then like cereal grains.
Hmm. I was
Yeah,
thinking like Frosted Flakes almost.
this is another very crushable whiskey. And like it has those berries. It's got a little bit of that kind of earthiness where you can tell that it's from a wine cask, but I don't feel like it's overpowering at all.
No.
Like there's a lot of whiskeys out there where the wine cask has ruined the whiskey. This is
Yeah.
not one of them. I think I think I can tell like why this is a 9-year-old and not a 10-year-old.
Yeah, that's kind of valid at this point.
I feel like they made the right call.
Yeah. The oakiness, the second taste that I just had of it, the oak spices into the finish are just like everlasting.
Mm.
That's a wild one. I never would have thought that it was going to be like this, but I'm happy with that as a imperialist, you could say.
Yeah, one's a bit of a dark horse.
Yeah, cool.
All right, well let's get a little bit more
Weird.
militant here. Let's get modern, y'all.
Yeah.
Gonna move on to the Miltonduff. Another little swallow. So this one is from the Infrequent Flyers line from Alistair Walker Whiskey Company. This one was distilled in 2012, bottled in 2024 at the ripe old age of 11 years. Again, these dudes just can't count months, apparently. Come on,
Seriously.
right?
This is coming after me, I feel like.
So, yeah, this one is modern. It's significantly higher ABV than what we've been going with. And it's from a sherry cask,
Yep.
Olorosso Puncheon specifically. So the only reason we put this at this point in the tasting is because, well, we've got Longrow and Port Ellen coming up after, so they should be able to hold their own after something a little higher test than like this, but should be an interesting experience.
Yeah. So on the nose, I get some like what is it called? Like furniture polish.
Pledge.
I don't know about the citrusiness of there was like this.
Mm.
I grew up in a really old house. My grandmother grew up in it. My mom did, and I did. And there was this like paste. It was like a furniture paste. I remember there was a tin of it. It was probably from the Avonside era. Um, and it was like underneath the kitchen sink. And I opened it one time, and like there's a very distinctive note to it that is in there.
Was it old overcoat?
Exactly. Dude, you gold star, Reggie. Gold star.
That was a sweet callback.
Seriously. You're like a stand-up comic with that level. Um, there's definitely the Oloroso qualities that you would expect. I get light tobacco, little bit of like saddle soap and new leather. Um, I get dark cherries, dark chocolate. There's also like a rye bread kind of note to it too.
I get a really nice nuttiness to it from Olorosso. There's a nice malt background to this.
Yep.
It's very clearly from a sherry cask, but there's still some nice maltiness to it. It's toasty.
There's
Yep.
definitely rye in this.
Yep. Right at the like forefront of the nose for me. That's one of the first things that I noticed was that rye influence.
It's dark.
I've had other Miltonduffs, and I feel like that is one of the like that bready, like sweet, but also that rye content, that like sharp.
That 68 Milton.
Yeah, remember that 68 Miltonduff?
Oh yeah,
That was bonkers, man.
it was insane.
That's actually 100% why I even attempted to. Not that I was going to relive that one with this by any means, but
Right, of course. I love that whole lineup, the Infrequent Flyers. They do some weird, cool stuff. I haven't had any that I didn't appreciate at least. So when I saw that, I was like, yeah, this is cool. It's weird. It's different. Chuck it in the mix. See how it falls.
Frequent Flyers did a really, really good Highland Park.
Yeah, yeah.
This is it. I'm not sure if this is the ABV that I'm smelling or if it's a note, but this is very cooling on the nose. And it feels like a spearmint note to me.
There's absolutely
It
something.
could also be that it's nearly
Maybe the rye.
60%. I don't know.
Numbing everything, yeah.
Yep. All right. Tis the time.
Let's go.
Cheers, everybody.
Lunch, everyone.
Do you have this?
Oh, that's modern. Wow. That's like a drop kick compared to the ultra long finish. Obviously, with that ABV, that's what you'd expect. Tons of spiciness. I got peppercorns and white pepper.
burning.
But you have to say it like Ralph Wiggum.
Yeah, exactly. Miss Krabappel, this tastes like burning.
This is like danger.
Love it. It's really nice.
I mean, I'm not mad at it. It's just like almost a polar opposite to like that Ladyburn.
This one's not getting a drop of water. It's getting a spoonful of water, Ralphie style.
I'm just gonna pour the rest of my water into. Yeah, this one is 100%. I held off. I don't know if that was the wrong move on the first three, but yeah, this one's gonna get a 6 drop. Didn't do much. Didn't do much to the nose.
I was gonna say, it reminds me of some of those more aggressive Glenlivet single casks where it's just like hyper aggressive wood with a dollop of whatever sherry cask in it, and you don't really taste much else.
Yeah, I hear that. As soon as you said Glenallachie, the first thing that popped into my head with this one was like Chinkapin oak.
Water brings out some nice icing sugar, some burnt vanilla, and grape Jolly Rancher.
Grape Jolly Rancher.
Mm-hmm.
You sneaky snake.
It's funny, on the nose, I was thinking the Jolly Rancher note, like Two Brewers style initially, and then I kind of psyched myself out about it and was like, nah, I think I'm imagining that.
No, it's
You're getting it.
once I got some water into it, it's definitely there.
Yeah.
On the nose or the palate?
Palate.
A palate for me.
Oh, okay. I didn't taste it after putting the water in, so.
Like the 2 words mentioned in it.
No, it's
Yeah, you've peaked Ken. You can't say those two words together.
Oh, he's chuffed up. You said two brewers? Oh man.
I didn't want to say it, but thank you. I can see, like, I was
Okay,
watching his
so
body
good.
language. As soon as I heard two brew, I was like, boom, watching Ken to see what.
Loves it.
I'm, to me, I'm I'm kind of mystified by this. I put a lot of water in. I don't feel like it changed all that much for me, but I'm gonna put a little more in. I
They
agree.
can't all be winners, right, Tim?
No, it's not that I don't. It's not that I don't like it. It's just really aggressive.
Mouthfeel got a lot better with a significant amount of water.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say the
they
mouthfeel got
rounded it out.
better,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
that burn hit at the end toned way down.
Yeah. This is a little bit like some of those bottlings of Booker's where
Oh yeah, now you're
it's
speaking.
just straight fire and undrinkable out of the bottle, but you blend it with like a third to a half of water, and all of a sudden it's just magic.
Oh, you know what? I just chucked a lot of water in,
Mm-hmm.
and now I'm getting that icing note.
Yep. No, this
like-
is not a couple
like
of drops.
Like super aggressive
Yeah.
icing.
Yeah. Tastes like ice water.
Okay, now you've gone too far. That's too much water, boys. That's too much.
Too much tuna for us.
Yeah. They all can't be 38s.
Yeah.
Thanks for bringing us back to earth.
Yeah. Now let's go to some Longrow from the 80s.
Yeah.
You know what? Honestly, a ton of water.
A ton of water.
A ton of water did do some justice to it.
It's much better that way. It's
Yeah.
drinkable.
Like maybe half and half.
Yep.
Oh,
20%.
No, I mean I see those videos of Ralphie on
It's
YouTube.
still
where
dark
he's-
though.
I know it's still super dark. I see those videos of like on YouTube with Ralphie where he's just like, we're putting little water in there.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck are you doing, Ralphie?
Hey, if you drank as much Ralphie did, you'd be putting water in it too.
I'd be
That's
sprinkling
kind of
a little
true.
whiskey into the water and calling it a day.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of Longrow, I mean, we might as well get into some peat. Our little friend the Redbreast is here to bring us into Peatland. Gonna get into a little Longrow from 1987, bottled by friends at Signatory Vintage,
Cool.
distilled June 19th, 87, bottled June 25th, 97. See, these guys, they get it.
Is that 10 years or 20 years?
We got our age wrong here.
Yeah. Yeah, who made this? Jesus
Unbelievable.
Christ.
And who proofed it?
Damn it, ChatGPT.
No, for sure. We definitely not.
It would be a lot easier doing all of this shit if we knew
Seriously.
how to use ChatGPT, but you know, here
No,
we
this
are.
is old school.
Love it.
Look, who
See, that was easy.
Get it, Mike. Ah, shucks. 5 days off my birthday.
I'll have to edit the recording
Unbelievable.
too.
June 30th.
Oh
See,
my God.
that's how we do shit live.
Mike, you are a G, a consummate G. I will say this whiskey is was distilled less than 20 days after Katie made a quick appearance earlier, but she's May 29th, 87.
I'm also an 87 baby.
All right, so nice.
Nice.
I do want to call out those Signatory Vintage labels from back then
Awesome.
are awesome.
I love
They're
it.
so good.
I
Yeah.
love those labels.
Pirate ship or something. Yeah, I love it.
Hashtag bring back those labels. Like, come on, they're so good.
Yeah.
This one,
this
this bottle is literally 2 days after my birthday and a year.
Wow,
Nice.
very cool.
2 days after and 1 year.
Yeah. So you were 86?
Or 88.
Oh, yeah, no trade.
It's 2 days in a year after my birthday. So does that make it a birth year bottle? Absolutely not.
But
I
I
mean,
wish it was like so close.
anything is a
mean,
birth year bottle if you stretch it to days.
Yeah.
You know?
We
it's
can
not
edit the
that
text.
hard to go get your birth certificate changed, is it?
Yeah.
Ah,
Do it,
definitely.
Everton.
Well, it
What a
was
change
conceived
the deck
9 months earlier, so it could be a year bottle.
That is valid too.
I mean,
We're getting into a conversation that I don't know if is.
it's just science.
Yeah.
How about the smoked cherries on this one?
Oh man, it's cool.
Delicious.
Love this nice.
Popeye candy sticks. There you go.
Popeye's candy stick.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I definitely get like the Red Hot's candy.
Remember when they were called Popeye's candy
Cigarettes?
cigarettes?
Yes. That's our age, not his age.
Oh no, it's
Not if you're born in 87.
Yeah, only us old bastards remember that.
The peat is really interesting.
Joe remembers when they were actual Popeye cigarettes.
Damn, what a call out. The poor guy.
What do you mean there's no tobacco in my Popeye candy cigarettes?
Want my money back.
What the fuck am I supposed to do with these?
They were hard to
I
light.
definitely get that cooling winter green type of a vibe. The peat is stellar. It's fresh.
I
Like
don't get a lot of that kind of farmyard funk that I would expect from a more modern Longrow.
Yeah, not at all. It's very Highland peaty.
It does smell fresh. It doesn't smell old.
It's like it reminds me of some Ardmores that I've had.
So Longrow, for those who don't know, wasn't really a thing until the 90s. And so it was considered like an experimental run for Springbank. And they did runs in 1973, 74, and then 87. And then modern Longrow didn't exist until the 90s. And the initial stuff was horribly sulfured and disgusting. But these may or may not have a lot in common with the modern Longrow distillate.
Awesome. Thanks, Colin.
Awesome. So was the only experiment that they just peated it, or was there more to it? Like generally.
Maybe different peating levels.
Yeah, I don't actually know that much about it. I heard about this a little bit at the distillery, but I think it's more just they were experimenting with, again, like cuts from the stills. Like we're talking everything, because at the end of the day, this was sort of a different way of doing things. Like if you look at the diagrams of how Springbank distills things, my vague recollection is that this is actually handled slightly differently than the Springbank as well. And so I think they were kind of playing around with configuration, the cuts, how heavily peated the barley was, and probably even where they were sourcing the barley from at this point.
Sure. Yeah.
And, they, back then, Colin, did they still have their own malting floors?
I think so. Don't hold me to that, though.
Yeah, because, certainly, like with modern Springbank, that's a thing that gives them a lot of ability to be a lot more creative in that they control almost the entire production process.
Right.
So, if we want to peat things a little bit more while they're malting it, they can. If they want to use different barley varietals, they can. They want to play with yeast or washback times or anything. Like, I mean, the 2.25 times distilled, all that craziness. Like, these guys are mad scientists.
For sure.
Which makes for some pretty fun whiskey.
Definitely. I have an SMWS whiskey name for this. It's Haunted Hayride.
Yeah.
And because there's like, it's either butternut squash or pumpkin. There was this Thai restaurant that I used to love, and I moved away from it, and they made this fantastic pumpkin soup that was like Thai influenced, and there's little tiny tidbits of that in there. There's like that damp hay, diesel fuel.
It's like trying to do
Those guys up in Fort Mac are probably having pumpkin soup right now, aren't you? You guys having pumpkin soup? Cheers, guys.
We don't even know.
That's all we eat is pumpkin.
Yeah, pumpkin soup.
It's about biscuits. If you
Pumpkins.
call it biscuits, okay.
Yeah, something like that.
Love it.
Well, I don't know about y'all, but I'm drinking this. Slancha.
It's time to go.
Drinking it. Mine's
I want a pumpkin soup.
mine's gone.
This one smells and tastes exactly how I expected it to.
Oh yeah. Oh, I love that palate.
Tim, do you often feel like it's almost unfair when we finish with with peated whiskeys? Because it's just like,
Yeah.
it's just not even like a contest sometimes. Like it's
I mean the
it's hard to
duality.
price.
The duality of peated to non-peated, like I battle this internally constantly. Like, what do I really like more? And I can never just settle on anything. And it's not because I'm indecisive. I just think love single malt so much that it would be like having twins and not, the fraternal twins, but like they're both so cool and weird and unique that it's impossible to pick. But I know what you're saying. Like there's such a different, like a core difference when you're talking between the two. Like it's almost like it's a different category within itself. I can never compare a non-peated to a peated ever. Like they're to me, that's just an incontrovertible circumstance.
I love going to a peated whiskey and then go back to a non-peated whiskey that I don't totally care for. It's amazing. And it's really actually.
Just
I
mix
mean-
it with the same glass, Kent.
Yeah.
It cut the middleman out. Yeah.
They're the oils that are in peat. That's something. I mean, Colin could probably drop in on that, but the oils that are in it, that's what it's very coating. So like, yeah, jumping back and forth is tough. I also almost like gargle water between any of the expressions that we typically taste.
We got beer.
That's proper Canadian. I appreciate that. If I was with friends in the Midwest, I feel like it would be like some grain belt beers. That would be totally acceptable. I don't know if I have anything cold right now that would be worthy of doing that with, but I get that. I'm down for that. Respect.
Dr. Colin, what are we thinking here?
Yeah.
Let's go to the ground.
Yep. Calling all Collins.
Yeah, kid is fussing right now. Rain check.
It smells like diaper rash.
Aw.
Well, it's a-
Tastes like Pete.
We love you,
I'll do
Colin.
it.
Colin, just give it a little tiny drop of that peated whiskey. Little stopper.
Yeah.
The peated
Well,
whiskey.
it's-
Yeah.
Oh,
I really enjoy this. Like, it's definitely not the finish isn't like forever. Like, I feel like I could sit and crush a bottle of this with any of you, and we'd probably plow through it in less than an hour.
I don't think you can ever go wrong with the Longrow.
My glass evaporated, so I don't know. Probably.
Yeah.
Crazy.
An hour.
I left my wife enough to put a drop on her tongue.
That one is it's pretty yummy.
Yeah. I'm not like, I think maybe somebody in the Malt Maniacs was saying it and caught it out of the background. I don't know if I necessarily would have recognized this as Longrow. It's got like to me there's that like Ardmore keeps coming back to my Ardmore and some of the medium peated Ardnamurcans. It's a West Coasty type of a vibe. But yeah, Longrow doesn't spring into my head as the first.
Yeah, it's definitely not a modern Longrow.
Pun
by
intended,
any
yeah.
stretch.
Reggie's reaction was all that I needed.
Yeah.
Slancha, bud.
First when I was in that goes. Yeah,
That's a cool one.
On to the cork breaker.
10 years. I never would have thought that either. It's got, I feel like it's more in like the 15 to 18 zone.
That's why Mike had 20 in the PowerPoint.
Yeah, exactly. That plays.
Don't expect.
It just felt right, Reggie.
Yeah, it's just
It's basically you'll ever drink.
It just felt right.
Yeah.
Speaking of feeling right, who wants to drink some Port Ellen?
Yeah. Woo!
No.
Let's go.
Port Ellen.
So after all the sweet and pretty little birds, Jacub painted a dinosaur. What happened, Jacub?
I drank too much whiskey. I went crazy.
Look at that dinosaur. He's so cute.
He is pretty
Yes.
cute.
It's all Russell. All Russell.
It totally is.
What a cute little guy.
And it,
I
like,
kind of
looking so gingerly up, slightly upwards too, just like inviting gaze. I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
sir, may I have some whiskey?
Yeah. A little more, please.
Could I have more?
Hey, we actually got the number right.
Yeah, I was
for
gonna
this
say,
one,
it's the
so
only
that's
number.
great. All
why I
right,
said.
so Port Ellen, you may or may not have heard of this distillery. They're reopening it, I'm told. So I mean that's good, but 1974. This is from OG Port Ellen. Now I believe they shut down in what 83.
Yeah.
That's a Colin question. I feel
Colin,
like.
yeah, pretty. I think
Doing the
83.
math here.
Who's doing the math?
Yeah, don't worry
You
about
might
the
have
math.
to-
It is
Don't
83.
worry about
That's the metric units.
Yeah, it is 1983. So yeah, I mean, presumably they put it in glass, but I don't know.
I think they mean the age on the slide might be in the wrong units.
Hey man, this is from Whiskey Base. Just sue me.
We love you, Mike.
Fantastic.
Can we see the bottle on this?
It's on the.
Yeah, let's look at the bottle. There you go.
Oh, 74. Sure.
It's a good version.
Whatever. We appreciate
So
it.
yeah, it's 16 years old. It's 40%. It's Connoisseurs Choice. Again,
It's
let's have a little shout out to these old school labels.
Yeah.
The
They're so
map.
good. I love the old map
labels.
label. It's
Yeah.
fantastic. So yeah, Tyrannosaurus.
Yeah, Russ.
Yeah.
Thank
I
you,
love
Russ.
when they have the bottles without
Here's to you.
the bottled date on them. That's always the best. I seem to get those a lot. Where you can't actually tell when they're bottled.
Yeah, exactly. Because a lot of them had that little strip. There was like that tiny adhesive that told you the year of bottling.
Yeah, the year. I don't know if you guys can see my cursor, but the year bottled is usually right here, and it always falls off.
Definitely.
Always.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's just a stock photo, right? That one?
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's off too. Anywho, it
Perfect.
could be years. I don't fucking know. Oh. Demonetized.
Who gives a shit?
Yep.
It's a 74 Port Ellen. Let's drink it.
Mm.
Actually, we
This
should probably
one-
smell it first.
I
Smells
This
like
one
Port Ellen.
smells
Okay,
like
let's
a-
drink it.
jumped ahead a little bit.
Smells like an ashtray to me. That was my first thought. Was an ashtray
But the sweetest
in like
ashtray.
the best kind of way.
Yeah, I get that. I get a little germaline.
Yeah, this
There's,
is not a Patty and Selma ashtray. It's more like a Great Gatsby ashtray.
It's like
Yeah.
an ashtray that you want to lick.
There we go.
If that
Okay.
exists.
Pickable ashtrays.
Virginia Slims ashtray.
Ooh.
Oh, you know what? There
Yeah,
might be
it's
some
Virginia.
Newports in there too. Some Noops.
Is that a Jersey thing?
Oh,
Tim?
absolutely, absolutely.
I'm going back to Jersey.
Newports and Jägermeister.
That's the situation.
This class of
You better believe it.
We're doing this one.
Oh, Russ is
Oh
back.
yeah,
in
Russ is
character.
putting the track jacket back on.
Is there a salted meat in here somewhere? Probably.
What's going on, buddy? You gotta get this set on camera.
Cheers, brother. Cheers.
A little spicy gabagool in there.
Oh, gabagool.
Whatever you say is going with
We got some nice guanciale in there.
All right, all right.
You gotta be careful how you're sitting there. Or... What's that?
Some salt and boca, maybe. There is a ton of salinity here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I get like
Say, Tim, the malt maniacs show up to the tasting, and it's after 3 drams.
Gino showed up here now too. Yeah.
Gino.
Oh my God, Gino's in the house.
I love it. I love it.
It gets out of the chain.
Trying to kill toad for the first time. That's a fun day today.
You did what?
I bought a kilt.
Yeah.
Oh, are you wearing it? Let's see. Get on
Good.
camera. Gino.
Here we go.
Like it.
Because the weather's so nice and warm in Port
Gino.
Hey, it's not about
We're recording. We're recording.
Ladies here.
it's not about warmth. It's about temperature regulation. Okay. For any serial kilters, I went to a snowboard event in New York City 2 weeks ago and wore a kilt to it. And admittedly, I was the only one. Shocking. But there's a freedom about it. It's good. It's a good thing. I thought about wearing like a really fancy kilt because this is a masterpiece tasting tonight. I thought about wearing like my Prince Charlie kilt, but then I got home and only had a half an hour until we started. So
I'm gonna wear a tux.
yeah, it's been the Prince Charlie with the kilt is basically the tux version.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah.
That would have been badass.
It's got tails, but unless I'm doing the tasting like facing you guys, I don't know if that's
Right.
functional.
Well, guess what's next? Whiskey Mania. So it's
Now we're talking
shirts.
the rowdy dramper. I don't know. That's terrible. I gotta come up with something better. The roddy port piper.
Oh yes.
That's better. I can accept that one.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, you picked a good whiskey to end on. This one tastes delicious.
Well, we need to. If you haven't tasted,
I jumped in.
I haven't.
Slanja.
Let's get in there. Slancha, everybody.
Let's go.
Hi, Joss. And
You're gonna say we're almost.
father. Joss's father.
Happy
Here.
seeing you.
You both look happy.
Yeah, you both look happy.
Long time no see.
Good to see you guys.
It's been a minute.
Amazing.
Sorry we jumped in a little late there, but I'm also excited that I still have time to go back and try.
Better late than
For sure.
never.
Absolutely. Great to see you, Joss.
What was the thought on the Avonside?
It is one of the strangest and most amazing whiskeys. There's notes in it that and Colin would agree that I've never gotten from any other single malt. I don't want to give up the goose on it. I could message you after you've tasted it, but there are two things that I've never ever caught from a single malt that were on that one.
That's exciting.
Yeah, it's so unique.
I got a cigar there that I found. It's got.
Yeah.
Awesome.
What do you guys think of the Port Ellen?
Yeah,
Delicious.
I think it's the ashiest Port Ellen for sure that I've ever had.
Put it in my glass.
I mean, at 40%, what an unbelievable, like, just another roller coaster of a tasting profile.
And
we were
definitely,
worried
yeah.
about
I
the
mean,
Miltonduff.
it's amazing that it carries so much weight and character. You know, I mean, obviously, 16 years is not a young whiskey by any stretch of the imagination. I think we've just been so spoiled with things that are 20 and 30 years plus that when someone throws a 16 year in it seems imperatively young, even though it's a medium aged whiskey. And even at 40%, I think we're all guys that are usually used to drinking stuff that's 50, 60 proof sometimes. So 40, you almost feel like you're going to be a little disappointed or find it a little watery, but this one definitely held up.
Oh my gosh, like heads and shoulders. Um, like I might say this is a top five Port Ellen that I've had. There's depth and character to it. Um, I love like the one thing that I always heard about Port Ellen, about the younger stuff is that it's inferior. That Port Ellen had to hit 20 years before it was drinkable, and that's why the distillery closed down because when you're looking for demand, you want there to be a youthfulness that is appreciated mid-youth and then the ultra age stuff. But Port Ellen kind of sat in this place where you needed a certain amount of aging to get to the point where it was more universally drinkable. This one at 16 and 40.
Pass this bad boy around.
It's
Very
lovely.
good.
It really is.
There's so much chocolate.
Yeah. And milk chocolate, but also there's layers of dark in there too. Like it's like a visit to Hershey Park.
Yeah.
That was for, oh no, did Reggie disappear? That was for Reggie.
Reggie wouldn't disappear on us.
That was a Pennsylvania. Oh, here now he's back. Reggie, I just gave a Pennsylvania shout out. This was like I was saying that Myke mentioned that chocolate on chocolate, and I was like, yeah, it's like waking up at the Hershey Lodge in Pennsylvania.
Fantastic.
Where it's actually in the air. Like you wake up in the morning in Hershey, Pennsylvania,
everything,
and walk outside, and it smells like chocolate.
Well, it's like
there's a minerality to this also that struck Riverstone. There's most of you here have heard my spiel a trillion times at this point about how much I love Bruichladdich Lachlan spirit. To me, there's clean Lachlan and there's dirty Lachlan. This is hedging towards that dirty Lachlan spirit where it's not quite Dunnage Warehouse, but it's like you drive past a Highland coup farm on Isla. You put your windows down. There's that salinity. There's heather. There's like that tiny bit of farmyardiness, not Minori, but hedging on that.
Well said, buddy.
There's straw in there. There's the oak spices. Yeah. I mean, I'm loving this. Absolutely loving it.
And I'm sorry if I missed some of it. Is this typical of Port Ellen or no? Did people talk about that already?
I think it's on like the punchier side, actually. Like they tend to be a little more reserved. I think that this age, like 16, this might be a sweet spot for me with the distillery.
Yeah, I think it's great.
Yeah. There's a little bit of Kilchoman quality in there too.
Yeah, I get that vibe.
Like toffee, maybe like a toffee pudding even, because there's creaminess initially, slight drying towards the end of the finish. I'm a big fan. This is
it's really good.
This is going on the list of Quest in the auctions.
I'm glad that's the print I got with the big rust.
This one was for me, it was surprising, like the nose and I was not expecting that on the palate. But it was like a really good surprise.
Yeah, there's some disparity for sure.
This is dinosaur worthy for sure.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Prehistoric.
Like big teeth, small arms, chonky thighs.
I got a big head.
Chonky.
There's some junk in the trunk here for sure.
Oh. So Reggie, you live in the Willy Wonka factory, or what?
I'm an Oompa Loompa. Dude,
Basically.
That's Reggie's day job.
I'm a shorter feller, and every year for Halloween, and I love Halloween. And every year for Halloween, I dress up with a short theme. So I've been like Yoda, I've been an Oompa Loompa, I've been a Smurf, I've been a Leprechaun, I was an elf one year. Yeah, I really lean into it. You know, you got to own it.
As Reggie always says, doopity doo.
Yeah.
Doopity doo.
With some green hair, fantastic.
I've got a poor Ellen for you.
Did anyone put water in this? Did anyone dare to put water in it?
Would you put water in it?
I did.
Oh, Myke is always that.
I'm that guy.
Okay, kick him off.
Yeah.
Actually,
It's
I
my
think
Zoom, kids.
I think he's the only one we can't kick off. Actually.
I can kick everybody off, but you can't kick me off.
Love it.
So the water took it from a chocolate bomb to
Water bomb.
Yeah,
no,
water.
not sugar. No, it turned into like a Wendy's Frosty.
Oh, okay.
So it got like extra malty beyond the chocolate.
Yeah, same.
I have enough that I probably could, but I'm so terrified to do it.
Tim, did you go back to the Avonside yet?
Not yet. I gotta do a major palate purge before I do that.
No, just go straight back.
Don't purge.
Just go straight back.
I'm not kenting out right now.
Oh, come on, Tim. Tim, come on.
You want me to join you in?
Yes. Come on, I went back. First class.
Mother.
I just went back actually.
Yeah, I just did too. I just tried it.
I still have enough to do a nice taste though. So do I save it and come back to it later?
No, you got to cleanse your palate with a little bit of Two Brewers first.
Excellent.
Ken's all excited.
What do I have that I could do a weird palate cleanse with? Here I'll do a peated palate cleanse. How about that? Anybody?
Nobody ever.
Oh, the Bramble.
The Bramble is legendary. It doesn't exist anymore. I think it was probably because Kilhoman was trying to bottle stuff that they could sell before they hit the 3-year situation. But this is one of the coolest. It's bramble and honey, which is blackberry in Scotland. Blackberry and honey, 19% alcohol, but it's using their new make spirit.
Oh, wow.
This is like, if you come to New Jersey, hopefully you do, and all of you and any of you are invited. I'm probably going to do another birthday. I turned 40 this year and did a crazy tasting. I might do a 40.2 tasting for my birthday again this year. We talked about it on the last tasting, but this is a hangover cure, no joke. And you could also put it on your waffles. You can put it on your ice cream.
In your house.
With the IHOP sauce, yeah.
Yeah. We're taking over Tim's house.
May 2nd, right?
We do a poll, Mike, or what?
Say that again, Russ?
Do we need to do a poll, or?
I think it's 2 polls. The first 3, last 3.
I know. Yeah, I can't compare the last 2 to the first 4.
Even 4 was smoke or ashy.
Holy crap! I forgot how much I love this. I do have this one's open. I have one on ice that I'm hiding from everyone in the house because whenever I break this out,
Will be there.
Yeah, Travis hooked me up with one of them.
dude, I'm not exaggerating. I've probably drank through 20. When it first came out, every time I'm in the Kilhoman Club. Every time I would order something from Kilhoman's website, I would chuck 2 or 3 in on the taste, like on the shipment, because it was cheap too. It was like 50, around 20 pounds, I feel like.
Yeah, it wasn't very expensive.
And it's a 500 milliliter also, so it's not a full size, but it is magic in a bottle.
Nice.
And it was a great palate cleanse too.
Tim, it's just so weird watching you walk around your kitchen instead.
Yeah, your camera follows you and it zooms in on your head.
I'm using my wife's like very much newer laptop. Usually I have to use.
We could see your donkadonk.
Oh yeah, did you? Could you? Oh yeah, I do. I have.
Look at that. That's a jersey.
Guys,
that's a jersey backside.
It's definitely a jersey backside. I did put on some special shorts for you guys tonight. I know you can't see it, but I'm gonna angle the camera here, so you guys know. Hold on.
It can't turn away, man. It can't turn away.
Tell your wife.
So you guys know I love my
nice.
Pictish art.
Oh,
so this is from the Northern Picts, which is a Scottish group that I belong to.
Not too much higher.
I don't think we'll be doing the next portraits for the tasting.
The whiskey, the Lecheg that we did had a reimagined Pictish piece of art. So we're working on that second bottling. Now it probably will come out maybe close to my birthday. Actually, we're thinking late spring for the next release. So keep your eyes on the prize.
Mr. Myke, it's time to stop recording.
Yeah, cereal.
Well, we got to do the poll first.
Oh yeah, we should do the poll first.
We should probably do the poll. So there you go. The questions are live.
Well done, Mike. Throwing this together. Seriously, actually. I know that sounded really.
I dig it. Reggie. Thank you.
It sounded really sarcastic. Sorry.
That was perfect.
Way to go, Mike. You might not be the worst. No, I'm definitely the worst. Especially after you read question 3.
That was the easiest one to answer, to be totally honest.
Tim, I don't know. I know a lot of people are rating here. Obviously, I can't rate right now because we haven't been through all the whiskeys. But what was the nose that you guys got on that Avonside? It is crazy.
My immediate thought was sandalwood.
And I had birchwood.
Yeah.
But
Sandalwood.
it's like hanging out in a forest.
Happy Senior picked out the wood as well, but it's funny. I got like a crazy fruit, like a papaya or something.
I think I said guava.
It is guava, yeah.
Yeah, and then also on the finish, as the finish developed, I got like not Nag Champa incense, but definitely like incense cone type of a vibe. Kent said it was a Maduro cigar, also like a very dark tobacco cigar, and you can feel it. Like if one thing that I always know, I enjoy a cigar time every once in a while, but like I will taste that cigar a day or two later, and that there's like an imprint that it puts on like your gums and the inner part of your lips that for me it doesn't go away for a long time. And there was a definite note of that also to the Avonside.
Incredible stuff.
Wild. Wow. Poor Miltonduff.
What about the Goo-Goo? There it is. Oh, Gaga. Oh, damn.
Yes, yeah, Goo-Goo for the win.
Miltonduff
got what it
Goo-Goo won.
I got.
Damn it.
I was looking at that old malt.
I went with Gaga for the New Jersey connection, but okay.
As you should. So the Miltonduff got infrequent votes, which is kind of a bummer.
Well played.
Well done, Mike. Well done, sir.
So as always, I don't get a vote in these polls. So my favorite of the evening was the Miltonduff. Said no one, clearly.
Thank
Actually,
goodness.
you know what? My favorite was that Imperial. It was not a good Imperial, but it was a really, really, really good whiskey.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
I'm with that too.
The
As
Port
an
Ellen
Imperial.
was awesome as anybody would expect.
Yeah.
But that Imperial was, at least to me, shockingly delicious.
Yeah.
And yeah, Tim, I'm with you. Gaga, Team Gaga for sure.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you. I
All
appreciate
right.
the
Well,
vote of
that
confidence.
brings us to the end of the tasting. Kent clearly wants to get some
Start
swear words
screaming
out.
curses and
Let's talk
Yeah.
about two brewers. Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta drop the G rating. So thank you everybody for joining us for Masterpiece. Thank you, Jacub. Amazing
Yes.
artwork. Thank you
Amazing.
so much. That was just fantastic.
seriously.
Yeah. You got Russ's best side.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
It
we've
was
been
fun to be
looking
a
for
part
it
of
for
this.
years. You managed to just nail it immediately.
Seriously. You're always welcome here. Amazing,
amazing. Thank you.
work.
Yeah, and
I'd love to
you're in
join again,
London. I'm
so.
in Hamilton. We're not too far away, so we should try to get some drafts together.
Yeah, not at all.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
So thank you everybody for joining us. Thank you, Russ, for putting this together. Incredible lineup as always. Well played, sir. Thank you, Tim, for walking us through these whiskeys, and thank you everybody for joining. All the notes, all the engagement. All of this would be dead boring without all of you. So thank you everybody for joining us tonight, and we will see you for the next tasting. Good night.
Thanks, Mike.
Thanks,
Love
Mike.
you.
Thanks, Mike.
The best.
Thanks,
for
guys.
fun to come.
Well, other than,
Mike.
who's better?
Better be already